Yo, what's up guys, it's Xrayz and welcome to the top 5 bosses in Call of Duty Zombies. Now this episode, all of the suggestions were given to me by you guys, the viewers, on Twitter. So if you guys want to be a part of this in the future, then make sure to follow me. A link to that is in the description below. Now in the last episode, we actually did the top 5 perks in Call of Duty Zombies, and a lot of you guys gave me some feedback. I got an absolute ton of comments, so thank you so much for the support. I'm actually thinking about doing a lot more of these top 5s in the future, so if you guys want me to do more of these, maybe even a weekly one, then let me know, leave some comments down below, and also let me know what you guys want me to cover in the next top 5. But anyways, with that being said, make sure to slap a like and a favorite on the video if you enjoy it, and subscribe if you like zombie content. But let's jump straight into this top 5. Starting off with our number 5, so we're going to have the astronaut from the map Moon. Now, the astronaut was actually pretty funny. It would take the name of one of the players that was already in the game, which is pretty funny, or just like the name of one of your friends from your friends list, which I thought was absolutely hilarious. Another thing was that he did walk really slow. He was kind of like the George Romero of the Moon era. And he would teleport players away, which was pretty annoying. But I thought it was a pretty interesting one. He was one that you could actually deal with, and if you killed him, he was actually a pretty cool one to kind of go after, like this rogue zombie moon astronaut type thing, and he was trying to kill you, and I thought that it was a lot of fun. Really fun premise to do that. But anyways, with that said, let's move on now to our number 4 spot, which is going to be George Romero himself from Call of the Dead. George Romero. This guy was pretty funny. He didn't really do anything to you. Like, he would electrocute you and stuff, but if you didn't bother him, if you were just like tiptoeing around, you know, like when you're at midnight trying to grab midnight snack without waking your parents, this was the kind of situation you had. If you were just kind of training, you know, minding your own business, and he wouldn't really bother you. Like, he'd do like a slow walk towards you, but he really wouldn't do anything. And then if you did piss him off enough, he would go totally ape crazy and come after you and kill you. But I thought it was a pretty interesting one. I just like Call of the Dead in general. I thought it was a really interesting and funny map that it actually had in real life famous people, and, you know, Mob of the Dead kind of did it too. So, you know, I'm hoping for something of the Dead coming up for Black Ops 3. But anyways, that was our number 4 spot. Let's move on now to our number 3 spot, which is going to be Brutus from Mob of the Dead. Again, another really awesome map. Brutus was actually one of the freakiest bosses of all time. I thought it was absolutely crazy because you already knew when he was coming. This guy would start saying, you know, I'm coming after you. It'd be like the super-sized, gigantic zombie. And he would always run up and just destroy perk machines that were near you. And it was a really one that you really had to be really strategical. If you heard him, run to an area with no perks and kick his ass. And then after you killed him, he would, you know, kind of do this huge explosion type thing. I always thought it was kind of funny. I really liked him. He was like one of the scarier ones. And honestly, it was one of those that really got your blood pumping. So that was our number 3 spot. Let's move on now to our number 2 spot, which is one of my personal favorites of the newer maps. And it's going to be the Panzer Soldat from Origins. Now, the Panzer Soldat is a really creepy one because he comes, first of all, he shoots in from the sky, and you hear sirens going off when it's him. And this guy can actually shoot this grapple that comes after you and grabs you and kills you, which I thought was one of the most scariest things to do. So you have to be really careful. Aim for the head. This guy's shooting claws, spitting fire at you. And he was actually one of the ones that really got your heart pumping, especially when you were running through the little muddy areas and you were trying to get away from him. I thought it was a really good one as well, really heart pumping as well, just like Brutus from Mob of the Dead. But anyways, let's move on now to our number 1 spot, and I'm going ahead and say that I was being very picky with this one because I'm a huge nostalgia nerd, and I really love the Hellhounds from, you know, back in World at War when they first introduced them in Shino Numa. I thought it was one of the scariest things. They come in from lightning, they start chasing after you, and the scariest thing, I think, is the fact that they don't really take you down in one hit. It takes up a couple hits, so you got to be running around, and you're scared that you already got hit once or twice, and you don't know if you're going to go down. And just honestly, crazy demonic dogs that are on fire that come from lightning is some of the creepiest things you can actually see. So I had to put him at number 1. I don't know how many of you guys would put him at number 1, but I personally thought that he should be the number 1 spot, and so I put him there. But anyways, guys, thanks again so much for watching this top 5. Let me know again if you guys want me to do more of these. I'll be more than happy to do this, maybe even once a week, or, you know, once every 2 weeks or something like that. So let me know in some comments down below. And of course, make sure to leave your top 5 personal favorite zombie bosses of all time. Leave them down below, and you might be in the beginning of the next episode. But anyways, guys, thanks again so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode of the top 5s, then make sure to slap a like and a favorite on the video, guys. Gets it out there, helps my channel grow. So if we can get 600 likes on this episode, guys, then I'll do another one next week, and it's not going to affect the zombie upload. So it'll be like a separate upload. So if we hit 600 likes, I'll do it. But anyways, guys, thanks again so much for watching. If you guys are new and you enjoy zombie content, then make sure to subscribe, guys, because I do upload it every single week. Some really in-depth, crazy, makes your mind think, mind-blowing stuff. So make sure to subscribe so you guys won't miss any of that. But anyways, guys, until next time, like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. I'm Xrayz. I'm out. Peace.